All right, during the presser day, we talked about just how consistent you've been throughout the year. How have you been able to handle it since missing, I think, your first kick and then not the rest of the year?
Yeah, I think the first kick actually helped me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just allowed me to be more focused and not take it for granted, honestly. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird way to look at it. I obviously wish I would have made that one, but
Sure.
I think it's helped out. But, yeah.
What's the team's mentality been the last couple of days bouncing back from that loss?
I think it's the same thing after every game. We have the 24-hour rule, and no matter what happens, we think about it for 24 hours and then forget about it after that and just move on to the next one. That's kind of what we've been doing all season, and I think it's helped the guys stay focused on the future and not look at the past.
Is that a new thing this year, or did the last coaching staff do that too?
We did a little bit last year, but I think it's more like part of our style this year, I would say, for sure.
Devin's had such a great year and then struggled the last couple weeks a little bit. How tough is it as a kicker mentally to deal with those kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, it's all mental. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of guys that can kick the ball far, but I think it comes down to the mental aspect mainly. And I mean, he's gonna bounce back, obviously, and he's been working a lot harder now since he's always worked hard, but he's just more focused now, and he's ready to step it up these next 3 games.
Where would you say your range is right now? Where would you be comfortable kicking from on the field?
I'd say like 50 and in is my specialty. I'm not really a power kicker, but I can kick farther. I had a 63 before the game, but there was quite a bit of wind. But I would say probably 55 and in is where I feel comfortable.
In that last game there were 2 times you guys got to, I think, the 35. Were you kind of hoping Coach would put you in there in that situation?
Yeah, I think that was actually into the wind, so that would have been kind of tough. It was a pretty strong wind, so I was like 50 and in going south, and I think it would have been like a 54 or something.
Okay, so that one might have been pretty hard for you.
Yeah, it was like a 15-mile-per-hour wind, I think, so it was pretty rough.
When you go into a drive like Kels is talking about, do you know like a spot on the field that if you're the 27 and in or whatever that you would probably come out and kick, or you have that kind of conversation before drive?
Yeah, before the game, I always just try to get my distance going each way, and then I tell Coach, and he'll just make the call from there.
Yeah.
Coach said it's been really important for you to get in a routine. It's kind of like what got so much success lately. How did you find that routine, first of all, and how important, I guess, is it to maintain that?
I mean, it's just years of practice, I guess. You just kind of figure out what works and stuff, and then I don't know. A big thing for me is just not getting hurt, and then I've kind of taken like a step back a little bit on the reps I take during practice just to make sure I make it through the season. And I actually feel better on Saturday when I don't overkick myself through the week. So.
Gotcha. Is this a routine